Welcome back to AFT Dice Season 7. It is round 17. It's the week before the finals. Let's get underway. We've got match of the round 17. Richmond versus the Bulldogs at the MCG. It's the top two sides going at it before the finals. All right, let's go to the first game. Is West Coast Eagles versus GWS Giants at Optus Stadium. Let's go to the first quarter. All right, let's go to the first quarter of this game. And the first quarter's done. GWS Giants, they've kicked off with 1-6-12 to West Coast 1-1-7. All right, it's 5 points of difference to the GWS Giants. West Coast are on the bottom. They lose this, they will get the wooden spoon. All right, second quarter. West Coast, they've kicked 2-4 to GWS Giants 2-5, and it is 6 points the difference at home, 29-23, low scoring in this game. Let's go to third quarter. And the third quarter, GWS have kicked 2-3 to West Coast 1-5, and at three-quarter time, Giants 44-34. Let's go to the last quarter to see who wins this game. And West Coast, they have got up and won this game by 11 points. They kicked 6-1 to the Giants, 2-4 in the last quarter. All right. Well, that puts West Coast out of contention for the wooden spoon. Now Adelaide Crows on the bottom of the ladder. All right, let's go to the second game. It is Geelong versus Port Adelaide at GMHBA Stadium. It's third versus fifth. Let's go. First quarter's done. Port Adelaide, they've kicked 3-4, 22 to Geelong, 1-6-12. 10 points of difference to Port Adelaide, 22-12. Second quarter. Second quarter is done. Port Adelaide 5-1 in that second quarter to the Geelong Cats 1-2. And at halftime, Port Adelaide are up by 33 points, 53-20. Let's go to third quarter of this game. Third quarter's done, and Port Adelaide, they've kicked 6 goals, 5 to Geelong, 6 goals, 2. And at three-quarter time, Port Adelaide are 36 points up, 94-58. Let's go to the last quarter. Last quarter's done. Port Adelaide won by 14 points. The Cats have come back, but not enough. Cats kicked 6 goals, 2 to Port Adelaide, 2-4 in that last quarter. Final scores, Geelong 14-12, 96 to Port Adelaide, 16-14, 110. And that puts Port Adelaide in second spot. Let's go to the third game, St Kilda versus Sydney Swans. St Kilda need to win this game to keep their finals hopes alive. Sydney kicking 5-2 to St Kilda, 3-1 in that first quarter, 32-19. Second quarter. Second quarter, Sydney, they've kicked 3 goals, 2 to St Kilda, 4 goals, 4. And it is 5 points of difference at half time. Sydney 52 to St Kilda 47. Let's go to the third quarter of this game. St Kilda need to win. St Kilda, they've kicked 1 goal, 2 to Swans, 4 goals, 4. And at three-quarter time, St Kilda are down by 25 points. Let's go to the last quarter. Sydney 80, St Kilda 55. Last quarter, Sydney have won by 48 points. They kicked 6 goals, 6 to St Kilda, 3 goals, 1. And Sydney have won by 48 points. St Kilda final score 11-8, 74 to Sydney, 18-14, 122. All right, let's go to the next game. St Kilda still in the 8th. Sydney are 4th. That changes things for the finals. Bulldogs versus Sydney at this stage. Match of the round, Richmond versus Western Bulldogs. Richmond, they've kicked 2 goals, 1 to Western Bulldogs, 1 goal, 6. It's 1 point in the difference at quarter time. Richmond 13, Western Bulldogs 12. Let's go to the second quarter. Second quarter, Richmond, they've kicked 5 goals, 3 to Western Bulldogs, 3 goals, 1. Richmond at halftime, 15 points up, 46 to 31. Third quarter. And Richmond, they've kicked 6 goals, 3 to the Western Bulldogs, 4 goals, 3. And at three-quarter time, Richmond are up by 27 points. Let's go to the last quarter of this game. Western Bulldogs were going for 11 in a row. Now Richmond have won this game by 60 points. Richmond, they've kicked 6 goals, 5 to Western Bulldogs, 1 goal, 2. Final scores, Richmond 19-12, 126 to the Western Bulldogs, 9-12, 66. Well, Western Bulldogs, they were going for 11 in a row, but Richmond were going for 7 in a row, and now they have got the biggest winning streak going into the finals. It's probably best Western Bulldogs lost that game because they were going for 11 in a row. Richmond, they are now on top with a better percentage than Western Bulldogs. Match of the round at the moment is the Tigers versus the Swans at the MCG in the first qualifying final. All right, let's go to the next game. It's Carlton versus Fremantle. Let's go to the first quarter. First quarter's done. Carlton, they've kicked 6 goals, 5 to Fremantle, 3 goals, 5. It is 3 goals the difference. Carlton 41, Fremantle 23. Let's go to second quarter of this game. Carlton, they've kicked 1 goal, 4 to Fremantle, 6 goals, 1. And at halftime, Fremantle are in front by 9 points, 60 to 51. Let's go to the third quarter. Richmond have got the minor premiership. And at the moment, the wooden spoon could go to the Adelaide Crows. Third quarter's done. Fremantle, they've kicked 6 goals, 3 to Carlton, 3 goals, 4. And Carlton are down by 26 points, 73 to 99 quarter of this game. Last quarter's done. Fremantle have won by 27 points. That puts Fremantle in 14th position with 7 wins. They kicked 2 goals, 5 to Carlton, 2 goals, 4. Final scores, Carlton 12-17, 89 to Fremantle 17-14, 116. All right, let's go to the next game. It is Gold Coast versus Essendon. All right, first quarter's done. Essendon, they've kicked 5 goals, 6 to Gold Coast, 2 goals, 5. Essendon 36, Gold Coast 17, second quarter of this game. Second quarter's done. Essendon, they've kicked 2 goals, 4 to Gold Coast, 1 goal, 5. And at half time, Gold Coast are down by 24 points, 28 to 52. Let's go to third quarter of this game. All right, Essendon, they've kicked 3 goals, 2 to Gold Coast, 1 goal, 6. And at three-quarter time, Gold Coast are down by 32 points, 40 to 72. Let's go to the last quarter of this game. Last quarter's done. Essendon, they've won by 10 goals, 60 points. They've kicked 6 goals, 1 in that last quarter to Gold Coast, 1 goal, 3. And final scores for Gold Coast is 5-19-49 to Essendon, 16-13, 109. All right, that puts Essendon in 6th spot. At this stage, looking like they're going to be playing Geelong. All right, let's go to the next game. It is Melbourne versus Collingwood at the MCG. All right, Melbourne, they've kicked 4 goals, 3 to Collingwood, 3 goals, 2. 7 points of difference at quarter time. Melbourne's in front, 27 to 20. Let's go to second quarter of this game. Second quarter, Collingwood, they've kicked 6 goals, 3 to Melbourne, 2 goals, 1. And at half time, Collingwood are up by 19 points, 59 to 40. Go to the third quarter. Third quarter. Nearly done, yes. Collingwood are still in front. Melbourne, they kick 6 goals 5 after half time to Collingwood 4 goals 4. And at 3/4 time, Collingwood are up by 6 points, 87 to 81. Let's go to the last quarter of this game. And the last quarter's done. Collingwood have won by 6 points in the last quarter. Both teams kicked 1 goal 6. Final scores: Melbourne 13-15-93 to Collingwood 14-15-99. All right. Now, match of the round, the first qualifying final is Richmond versus Collingwood at the MCG. So it's changed a few times. All right, let's go to the second last game. It is Hawthorn versus Adelaide Crows. Adelaide need to win to get off the bottom of the ladder. First quarter's done. Hawthorn, they've kicked 4 goals 3 to Adelaide, 2 goals 6. It is 9 points the difference. Hawthorn 27 to 18. Adelaide Crows. Let's go to the second quarter. Second quarter's done. Adelaide, they've kicked 4 goals 3 to Hawthorn, 3 goals 6 at half time. It's 6 points the difference. Hawthorn 51, Adelaide Crows 45. Let's go to the third quarter of this game. And 3/4 time, Adelaide, they've won the quarter by 2 points. They kicked 1 goal 3 to Hawthorn, 1 goal 1. And it Hawthorn is 58 to Adelaide Crows 54. Let's go to the last quarter. The Seagulls. Adelaide need to win this to get off the bottom. And the Adelaide Crows have got up in a thriller. They have kicked 4 goals 2 to Hawthorn, 1 goal 1. Final scores: Hawthorn 9-11-65 to Adelaide Crows 11-14-80. And that puts GWS Giants on the bottom of the ladder. So the Giants have won the wooden spoon. Tigers have won the minor premiership. Let's go to the last game of the home and away season before the finals. Let's go North Melbourne versus Brisbane at Marvel Stadium. Brisbane need to win to have any chance of making the 8. All right, North Melbourne, they've kicked 6 goals 5 to Brisbane, 4 goals 4. At quarter time, Brisbane are down by 13 points, 28 to 41. Second quarter. Second quarter, North Melbourne, they've put the accelerator on. They've kicked 4 goals 3 to Brisbane, 1 goal 1. At half time, North Melbourne are up by 33 points. Let's go to the third quarter. Third quarter, North Melbourne, they've kicked 3 goals 3 to Brisbane, 2 goals 3. North Melbourne are up by 39 points. It's 89 to 50. Let's go to the last quarter of the home and away season. And in the end, North Melbourne have won by 27 points. Brisbane just could not get the win to have any chance of making the 8. North Melbourne final scores: 17-16, 118 to Brisbane, 13-13, 91. Well, that concludes the home and away season. We've got the first 4 games of the first finals week. We've got Richmond versus Collingwood at the MCG, Western Bulldogs versus Port Adelaide at Marvel Stadium, Sydney versus St Kilda at the SCG, and Essendon versus Geelong Cats at Marvel Stadium. Well, that and the match of the round is the Tigers versus Collingwood at the MCG. We've got the Bulldogs' #1 offense team, who've finished second in the home and away season. We've got Richmond, the #1 defense team, who finished on top with the minor premiership. They did play in the grand final in season 6 against Melbourne, and Melbourne did beat them. The Tigers have got the biggest winning streak of 7, so they're going for 8 in that first final. As I said, the Tigers have won the minor premiership and the Giants have won the wooden spoon. Okay, let's go to the road to premiership. So this is the road to premiership. So we're looking at the first week of the finals. Who will get to the preliminary finals to have that one step to the grand final? All right, that's it from us. We'll see you next time for first week of the finals, 22nd of December, 2024.